everyone, welcome and welcome back. A little life update. I've moved to Darwin, regional Australia from Sydney. It's been over 3 months. I actually wanted to make this video as soon as I landed here, but the first impression of Darwin wasn't impressive, so I was like, might as well wait a little. So now that I've spent a few months here, I finally feel ready to share my experiences. So, yeah, if it's something that interests you, please sit back and let's get started. Let's first talk about the job market. Can you actually find a job in Darwin? I think the answer to this question depends on your skills, your experiences, and also your luck. Let me give you a bit of a situation. If you are traveling directly from your home country, for example, from Nepal, to Darwin, it is going to be very, very hard for you to land a job here, firstly. Having said that, company by rounds, it's not like I'm trying to demotivate you, but it might be slightly harder and might take you a bit more time. There's also another situation, for example, like me, who stayed in Sydney or other bigger cities of Australia first for like 2-3 years, and then there were some of you gained some experiences. Like go first week I had 3 job offers in my hand. So yeah, that's, I mean, like, doesn't happen with everyone though. That was pretty lucky. That yeah, with the right, if you have the right mindset, if you look at the right places, if you look in the right time, I know things will definitely work out for you smoothly. Sometimes just being the first person to apply matters for me. So you just need to constantly like keep an eye, apply Facebook better, like from all different platforms, be active, put yourself out there. Come, but it's definitely tough. Next is public transport. यहाँ नआउने मान्छेहरूले मैले नि यहाँ आउनुभन्दा अगाडि when I researched about Darwin, I found out like public transport is free. There's no trains here, but you get like free buses, which was pretty delightful to know in the beginning. सोचिरहेको थिएँ okay, maybe I will not be spending money on transportation भनेर अनि cut to I come here, then I board the bus, and then oh my god, it stinks like crazy. Barely organized, smells, stinks, whatever you want to say it. And also because yeah, first time out there, you don't know, like you have a very intimidating impression of locals here when you first arrive, which has changed for me over the period of time. The buses filled with the locals and smell, it just make me feel sick to my stomach. And the thought of like boarding that bus again would literally give me anxiety. So I did it twice and I was like, okay, that's it. I'm not going to board the buses again. Luckily, they do have Uber. So you get Ubers if you want to go somewhere, or you drive. A lot of people get their license before coming here, and which actually I think is a pretty good decision if you're moving to Darwin, where obviously like situation is different. For me as well, like I was not in a position where I can buy a car. Now let's talk about Darwin weather, right? Something very new for us, especially Nepali people, because Nepalma we don't have tropical climate. Even in Sydney we don't have tropical climate. Darwinमा चाहिँ tropical हुन्छ. So दुईटा season हुन्छ, basically dry season and wet season. Dry season चाहिँ starting May till November. While I film this video, it's like dry season's already started. So अहिलेको एक्सपिरियन्समा चाहिँ like days are pretty cooler. Mornings and evenings चाहिँ cooler, तर throughout the day yeah, it's hot, it's piping hot. But it's dry, good thing it's not humid, it doesn't feel sticky hot. Similarly, there's this wet season that happens from November to April. This much it just rains and rains and rains all the time. I got to experience it when I first came here. I don't know, maybe it depends on Yola, but it was raining every single day when I was here. It was pretty sticky. Our rain, usually you feel like, oh, it's gonna be cool, nice and cool. That's what we've experienced, right? But it's a very different kind of rain. Even though it's raining, you're gonna feel sticky. You're gonna feel the humidity a lot, and it's very disgusting. You don't want to go out. You don't want to do nothing. So yeah, I personally prefer the dry season, but yeah, that's how the climate works here. and you would not really need any winter clothes. You wouldn't need a single jacket. I got a jacket out the and I've still not taken it out of my bag because you actually do not need it here. There's no winter in Darwin. Something I do like about Darwin is its community. I feel like the people here are more social and friendly, something we would not find in Darwin, something we would not find in Sydney. Life seems to be slow, calm, no one seems to be rushing or chasing anything. Yeah, there's community events happening, there's concerts happening, there's festivals happening. People come, join, connect as a community. Last few final words before I make my way out of this video. So, room bounty, I think especially this season, dry season, I feel like it has been a bit more harder, especially in the city. So that's something to look into. And another tip I would like to give you is maybe go for like cheaper educational institutes. If you're tight on budget, because new year, directly I1, like you might not find a job for 5-6 months, and if your family cannot really sponsor you, it's going to be really, really tough for you. All right, yeah, seems like I have pretty much covered everything I wanted to say, but give any questions, boy, leave them in the comment section and I'll be more than happy to answer them. And yeah, let's wrap up this video, and I will see you very, very soon.